He was a creative genius with a heart as big as his talent. But behind the fame, Mac Miller struggled with battles the world didn't always see. What really happened in the final chapter of his life? And what legacy? His mansion, his car collection, and his impressive net worth did he leave behind? Mac Miller was a bright light in the hip-hop world whose flame burned out far too soon. At the time of his passing in 2018, he had already amassed a net worth of $9 million. But his true wealth lay in the depth of his artistry and the devoted following he built from the time he was just a teenager. Music wasn't just something he did, it was the air he breathed. He emerged on the scene with a youthful swagger and a sound that was as playful as it was introspective, quickly catching the attention of Rostrum Records, largely thanks to his close friendship with fellow Pittsburgh native Wiz Khalifa. That connection led to a deal with label head Benji Grinberg, and from there, Mac took off. As he matured, so did his music. The frat rap kid with the infectious smile evolved into a soulful artist unafraid to dig deep, wrestle with his demons, and share his inner world through raw, often heart-wrenching lyrics. He eventually launched his own label imprint, Remember Records, which reflected his desire to support other artists and create space for meaningful, authentic music. Behind the scenes, he had a producer's ear and a generous spirit, helping shape the work of others even while crafting his own. But for all the love he gave to music and the people around him, Mac struggled with addiction for much of his life. It was a battle that played out subtly in his lyrics and overtly in his personal life. His final album, Swimming, revealed a man, both fighting and healing, drifting between melancholy and hope, clarity and chaos. It was that very album that earned him a posthumous Grammy nomination, a bittersweet recognition of a talent that had barely scratched the surface of its potential. Raised in a Jewish family alongside his brother, Miller's upbringing was a blend of cultural influences. His mother is Jewish, while his father is Christian. Despite their Jewish upbringing, both boys attended a Catholic school renowned for its highly rated athletics programs and academic excellence. This diverse educational background would later shape Miller's worldview and his artistic vision. From a young age, Mac Miller was captivated by the power of music. By the tender age of 6, he had already mastered an impressive array of instruments, including the drums, guitar, bass, and piano. His natural talent and insatiable curiosity for music set the stage for what would become a prolific and impactful career. Initially, Miller envisioned himself as a singer, but as he grew older, his passion shifted towards rapping. By the age of 14, he was already honing his skills as an MC, his lyrical prowess and charisma evident even then. This shift in focus was a pivotal moment in his journey as he began to seriously pursue a full-time career as a rapper. To fully commit to his musical aspirations, Miller made the bold decision to stop playing sports and dedicate himself entirely to his craft. This unwavering dedication would later pay off, as he quickly gained recognition and respect in the hip-hop community. As he embarked on his musical journey, Miller adopted the stage name Eaze Mac. However, as his style and sound evolved, he later changed his moniker to Mac Miller, a name that would become synonymous with his unique blend of introspective lyrics and infectious beats. As a teenager, Miller made waves in the music industry with a series of award-winning mixtapes that showcased his lyrical prowess and his unique sound. But it was his mixtape KIDS that truly catapulted him into the spotlight. Released after signing with Rostrum Records, KIDS introduced the world to Mac Miller's distinctive style and set the stage for what would become a prolific and impactful career. In 2011, Miller continued to build on his momentum with the release of the mixtape Best Day Ever. The project featured the platinum-earning single Donald Trump, a track that quickly became a fan favorite and a staple in Miller's discography. That same year, he independently released his debut studio album, Blue Slide Park. The album reached gold certification, a remarkable achievement for an independent release, though it received mixed reviews from critics. Undeterred by the mixed reception, Miller pressed on, releasing the mixtape Macadelic and founding his own record label imprint, Remember Records. This move was a testament to his entrepreneurial spirit and his commitment to creating a platform for his own artistic vision and that of other talented artists. During this period, Miller also ventured into the world of reality television with the show Mac Miller and the Most Dope Family. The series, which ran for 6 episodes and was renewed for a second season in 2014, offered fans a behind-the-scenes look at Miller's life and his creative process. But Miller's artistic pursuits were not confined to the realm of hip-hop. For 2013, he released an album of purely instrumental tracks under the alter ego Larry Fisherman, showcasing his versatility and his ability to push the boundaries of his craft. That same year, he collaborated with Ariana Grande on her single The Way, a powerful duet that highlighted Miller's vocal talents and his ability to seamlessly blend genres. To cap off a productive 2013, Miller released his second studio album, Watching Movies with the Sound Off. The album received strong reviews from critics, who praised Miller's artistic growth and his willingness to explore new sounds and styles. In the years that followed, Miller continued to push the boundaries of his artistry. After releasing the mixtape Faces, he signed a distribution deal between Remember Records and Warner Brothers Records. The result was the album Go ODAM, which sold 87,000 units and contained the platinum single Weekend. The album was a commercial and critical success, further cementing Miller's status as a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. But Miller's artistic evolution was far from over. His next album, The Divine Feminine, featured Miller singing on most of the tracks, a departure from his previous releases and a testament to his versatility and his commitment to pushing the boundaries of his craft. Miller's final album, Swimming, was released to critical acclaim and featured the single Self-Care. The track rose to the 33rd spot on the charts following Miller's untimely death, a career high for the rapper and a poignant reminder of his enduring impact on the music industry. Just 2 months after the untimely passing of beloved rapper Mac Miller, his stunning Studio City mansion in Los Angeles quietly entered the real estate market, listed at just over $3 million, tucked into the scenic foothills north of Ventura Boulevard. This property isn't just a luxurious estate. It's a deeply personal expression of Miller's vibrant spirit, creative energy, and the peaceful life he built behind the gates of his private haven. From the moment you arrive, the sense of exclusivity is undeniable. A gated driveway ushers you into what feels more like a celebrity compound than a typical residence. At the entrance, a grand staircase rises beneath soaring ceilings, instantly setting a tone of understated opulence. Spanning more than 6,200 square feet, this 6-bedroom sanctuary has been crafted with the perfect balance of elegance and warmth, designed not only for luxury but for connection, comfort, and the creative flow that Miller was known for. Inside, an open floor plan flows effortlessly between thoughtfully designed living spaces. The main level invites you in with a formal living room that feels equally suited for quiet reflection or vibrant conversation. A refined dining room, a cozy den, and a spacious family room with a built-in bar provide layers of space that cater to every mood, every gathering. And then there's the view, panoramic vistas of Los Angeles and the surrounding mountains that stretch beyond the windows, grounding the home in beauty and calm. The heart of the house beats in the chef's kitchen, where exotic granite countertops gleam beneath recessed lighting. Stainless steel appliances line the walls with purpose and style, while a generous center island becomes the place where late-night talks and early morning coffees unfold. Whether you're cooking for one or for a crowd, this space makes every moment feel intentional. Upstairs, the master suite is a retreat within a retreat. A private sitting area offers the perfect escape for reading or journaling, while dual walk-in closets ensure there's no shortage of space for personal expression. The ensuite bathroom, rivals a high-end spa with its luxurious finishes, elegant fixtures, and a sense of serenity that wraps around you like a quiet melody. Each of the additional bedrooms also features its own ensuite bathroom, offering comfort and privacy to guests and family alike. Throughout the home, rich hardwood floors add a layer of sophistication, grounding the modern design in timeless warmth. And for those who crave a space to create or unwind, a bonus room, ideal for a media room, studio, or private escape, waits downstairs, echoing the spirit of artistic exploration that Miller so fully embodied. Step outside, and the magic continues. A sparkling infinity pool shimmers in the California sun, surrounded by a wide deck made for lounging, laughing, and lingering. With views that stretch to the horizon and room for gatherings under the stars, the backyard becomes a sanctuary of its own, a place where music, memories, and joy all feel right at home. This mansion isn't just a home for sale. It's a glimpse into the quieter chapters of a life lived with passion, intention, and creativity. For those who walk through its halls, the energy of the artist who once called it home still lingers. In the light pouring through the windows, in the calm of the private spaces, and in the invitation to keep dreaming, living, and making something beautiful. Famous not only for his music but also for his deep love of cars, Mac Miller's relationship with automobiles went far beyond casual interest. It was woven into the fabric of his lifestyle. At the heart of his collection roared the formidable Mercedes-AMG G63, a true titan among luxury SUVs. With a price hovering around $190,000, the G63 wasn't just a statement. It was a thunderous declaration of taste and ambition. Under the hood, a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 delivered a jaw-dropping 577 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque, turning every drive into an adrenaline-charged experience. But brute strength was just one layer. Inside, the G63 was an oasis of refined luxury wrapped in high-end materials, stitched with precision, and featuring touches like heated seats and an AMG-crafted leather steering wheel that blended performance with prestige. But Mac's automotive preferences weren't limited to big, bold powerhouses. His appreciation for more refined and versatile machines was clear in his choice of the BMW 5 Series, a car that exudes understated sophistication. Also carrying a similar price tag around $190,000 for high trims and performance variants, the 5 Series offered a more subtle expression of luxury. Its turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine, generating 255 horsepower, was tuned more for balance than brute force, ideal for both city cruising and long highway hauls. The interior was spacious and thoughtfully designed, featuring sustainable materials like BMW's vegan-friendly Veganza upholstery, giving the car a modern edge aligned with eco-conscious values. Still, he remained grounded enough to appreciate the simplicity and reliability of cars like the Volkswagen Jetta. Priced modestly around $30,000, the Jetta wasn't trying to turn heads, but it knew how to win hearts. Powered by a turbocharged 2.0-liter engine with 158 horsepower and 184 lb-ft of torque, it delivered a surprisingly satisfying drive for a compact sedan. Its clean and functional interior design emphasized practicality, and though basic trims came with cloth seats and manual adjustments, higher trims brought in an appealing list of modern features. Clear visibility, efficient performance, and thoughtful touches made the Jetta a solid daily companion. Proof that Mac's connection to cars wasn't about price tags, but about experience. That same love for the experience extended to his admiration for American classics, like the Cadillac Eldorado. This vintage gem spoke to a different era of automotive glory, one defined by smooth V8 engines, floating suspension, and interiors that felt more like private lounges. With plush leather seats, elegant wood trim, and an abundance of space, the Eldorado was less a car and more a moving suite. Its technology, advanced for its time, included premium audio systems, automatic climate control, and power everything, a nod to luxury in the golden age of American motoring. In 2011, Mac Miller found himself on the wrong side of the law when he was arrested for possession of marijuana. This incident, though relatively minor, was a wake-up call for the young artist, who spent the night in jail. It was a stark reminder of the consequences that can arise from even the smallest lapses in judgment. But Miller's legal troubles were far from over. In 2012, he faced a significant lawsuit from producer Lord Finesse, who accused Miller of using a sample without permission. The dispute centered around Miller's use of a sample from Lord Finesse's song Hip 2 Da Game in his own track Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza. Finesse filed a $10 million lawsuit against Miller, seeking compensation for the unauthorized use of his work. The case was eventually settled out of court for an undisclosed fee, allowing Miller to put the legal battle behind him and focus on his music. However, Miller's legal woes continued. In 2015, he was sued once again, this time by the band Aquarian Dream. The group accused Miller of using a sample from their song Yesterday Was So Nice Today without permission in his track Therapy. Aquarian Dream sought $150,000 in damages, adding to the growing list of legal challenges Miller faced. But it was in 2018 that Miller's legal troubles took a more serious turn. In May of that year, he was arrested for driving under the influence and hit and run. The incident occurred when Miller crashed his car into a utility pole and attempted to flee the scene on foot. Police were able to trace the license plate back to Miller and found him at his home. He was arrested, released on bail, and charged with 2 counts of DUI. Tragically, Miller passed away before the case could proceed any further, leaving his legal battles unresolved. Through his legal struggles, Mac Miller demonstrated an unyielding spirit and a determination to overcome the challenges that came his way. His journey serves as a reminder of the complexities and pitfalls that can arise in the pursuit of success, and the importance of resilience and perseverance in the face of adversity. From his early arrest for marijuana possession to his high-profile lawsuits and his tragic DUI incident, Miller's legal battles were a testament to the trials and tribulations that can accompany fame. But through it all, he remained focused on his music and his craft, using his art as a means of expression and a source of strength. During his middle school years, Mac Miller met Nomi Leisure, who would become his long-term girlfriend. Their on- and off relationship spanned most of his adult life, a testament to the deep connection they shared. However, in 2016, the couple decided to part ways permanently, marking the end of a significant chapter in Miller's life. As one door closed, another opened. Towards the end of his life, Mac Miller began a relationship with singer Ariana Grande. Their high-profile romance captivated fans and the media alike, but it was not without its challenges. The couple eventually split in 2018, about 4 months before Miller's untimely death. On September 7, 2018, the world was shocked by the news that Mac Miller had been found dead in his home. The cause of his death was later revealed to be a drug overdose, a tragic consequence of his struggle with substance abuse. Miller had ingested a lethal combination of cocaine, fentanyl, and alcohol, a cocktail that proved fatal. In the wake of his passing, the Mac Miller Fund was established to honor his legacy and support causes close to his heart. The fund aims to help youth arts, community-building programs, and musicians struggling with substance abuse, a testament to Miller's enduring impact and his commitment to giving back to his community. The circumstances surrounding Miller's death were as tragic as they were infuriating. In 2019, 3 men were arrested in connection with his overdose. It was revealed that Miller had unwittingly been sold fentanyl-laced pills when he was trying to purchase Percocet, a prescription painkiller containing oxycodone. He had also asked for cocaine and Xanax, but the pills he received were heavily laced with fentanyl, a potent opioid that is 50 to 100 times more powerful than morphine. The man who sold the laced drugs to Miller, along with two other individuals higher up in the drug supply chain, were charged with conspiracy and distribution of drugs resulting in death. This revelation shed light on the dangerous and often deadly world of counterfeit drugs where unsuspecting users are put at risk by unscrupulous dealers. Mac Miller's untimely death served as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of substance abuse and the importance of awareness and support for those struggling with addiction. His legacy, however, extends far beyond the tragic circumstances of his passing. Through his music, his philanthropy, and his unyielding spirit, Miller touched the lives of countless individuals and left an indelible mark on the world. From his early days as a teenage prodigy to his rise as a chart-topping artist, Mac Miller's journey was marked by resilience, creativity, and an unwavering passion for his craft. His relationships, both personal and professional, shaped his music and his legacy in profound ways, creating a narrative that was as compelling as it was tragic. Through his trials and triumphs, Miller proved that the human spirit is resilient, that art can transcend even the most daunting obstacles, and that the legacy of a true artist lives on, even as they continue to evolve and grow. His story serves as an inspiration to all who dare to dream big, to chase their goals with unwavering determination, and to embrace the power of perseverance and self-discovery.